Hello, and welcome to another episode of Storytime with Miss Mex. It is I, Miss Mex, and I'm so excited to read another Splat the Cat story to you guys. This Splat the Cat story is called Splat the Cat Gets a Job. And this story is based on the creation of Rob Scotton. So let's dive in and see what adventure Splat the Cat is going to go on today. Ta-da, says Splat as he came down the stairs. He had on his newspaper cat hat and carried his newspaper cat bag. Splat was the new news cat. It was Splat's first real job. At bedtime, Splat was so excited he could hardly sleep. He couldn't wait to get started. Remember, Splat's mom said, you need to deliver all the papers before school. It's your job to get yourself up and out of bed. So Splat set his alarm clock to go off extra early. It went off at 6 a.m. Splat hit the snooze button. It went off again at 6:10. Seymour hit the snooze button. Splat snoozed until 7 o'clock, he cried. Splat threw on clothes and raced down the stairs. He found the newspaper on his front steps. He stuffed them into his news cat bag. Splat dragged his papers from house to house. It was a lot of work. Finally, Splat came to the last 2 houses, but his bag was empty. He was short 2 papers. Sorry, Mr. Doodad, Splat said to his neighbor. Sorry, Miss Cranky Ankle. I know. To make matters worse, Splat was late to school. Sorry, Mrs. Wimpy Dimple, he said. What happened to you? Kitten whispered. At recess, Splat told her about his new job. I'm a terrible news cat, he said. First, I overslept, then I lost 2 papers. You just need a new alarm, Kitten said. She loved to tinker. After school, Splat and Kitten got to work. Splat dumped out his toy chest. Said Kitten. Splat and Kitten made a plan. They tested, made some changes, and tested again. In the morning, Splat's alarm went off. He reached to hit the snooze, and the alarm hit him back. Splat was awake. Splat packed up the newspapers. Oof, the bag was so heavy. Splat was worried. What if he lost papers again? So Splat carried them a different way. He rode from house to house, tossing the papers. A few landed just right. Most of them did not. Sorry, Mr. Doodad, Splat said. Sorry, Mrs. Cranky Ankle. Splat told Kitten his new problem. I'll never be able to toss the papers like the pros do, he moaned. You just need a slingshot, Kitten told Splat. They made a plan. Splat and Kitten tested, made some changes, and tested again. The next morning, Splat's alarm went off. He reached for the snooze button, but stopped just in time. Splat packed up the papers, rolling them just so. Then Splat wobbled from house to house. Riding while aiming the slingshot was tricky. Sorry, Mr. Doodad, said Splat. Whoa! Sorry again, Mr. Doodad, said Splat. Here's your paper. I can't do this, Splat told Kitten. You just need more hands, she said. Splat looked at her. Kitten, he cried. That's it. Splat made some changes to the plan. We could be the Newscat team, he said. The next morning, they did just that. The end. That was a really cool book. I love this story. Splat gets a job and has different problems. But did he give up? No way, he did not give up. Instead, he went to a friend for help, and they came up with some awesome ideas. They came up with the plan, they tested it, made changes based off of the test, and then they tested it again until it was just right. What was your favorite part of the story? Feel free to email us and let us know. If there's a book that you would like for us to read for story time, please feel free to send us an email with that as well. Until next time, bye.